Wait a second. We already have technical difficulties. Let's go ahead and fix that. We don't want to see that. What we want to see is dun 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 dun. My beautiful face. There it is. Hey everybody, little impromptu session. You probably catching you by surprise, but if you're listening to our podcast right now, this was yesterday, so go check it out on YouTube. But if I know you on Facebook, you're probably watching this right now. If I know you, if you're following In Your Phase Media, you are also seeing this right now. And what is this? What are we doing? Who are these guys that are with me? What the heck is going on? Well, let me tell you. This is a special edition of my little side project known as Fireheads. As you guys may know, I love to grow those hot peppers, all kinds of delicious hot sweet peppers. And what do I do with those peppers? I send them out to my friends because all my friends are fireheads too. They love to eat the hot peppers. Some of them like them. Some of them are just gluttons for punishment. I don't even know what's going on sometimes. Right now, we've got my old buddy, Phil Tracy, with us. You guys know Phil Tracy from last season. He was there when I ate the Carolina Reaper. He was there when I ate the chocolate Buddha. He was there when I had the damn scorpion that nearly melted my face off. We know that Phil is a fire eater. Now, on the other hand, in the other corner, we have Mr. John McCool. Those of you guys who have been playing 40K for a while, you've been in the tournament scene, you know John McCool. He's the guy with the badass orcs, right? And John is also an amazing painter. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Let me take care of that. We don't want any funny noises in the background. Okay, we got John is an amazing painter. In fact, a couple years ago, I was stuck. I was painting my famous Pestilence army of Skaven, and oh, there was so many models, hundreds and hundreds of Skaven models coming at me. It was a non-stop tide, and I couldn't paint them. I just couldn't do it. And I went to John and said, John, I need some help. And John, he says, no problem, man. I said, John, all I need you to do is put a base coat, 2 colors. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put all the details on. I like to do stuff, put stuff on the table that I paint so it represents me. But man, I just need some help with the base coat. Give my models to John. Like a week later, he gives me back 160 plague monks, not just base coated, fully detailed. Like, dude, I'm not kidding. The model, the eyes, the rust, the weapons, the stuff on the belt. It was amazing. The bones, the ooze. I was like, my God, John, you're supposed to base coat them. These things are like tier 1 quality. He's like, yeah, you're not going to put any more paint on those. And you know what? Ever since then, I've been running those beautiful, beautiful models as my Skaven Pestilence army. So once again, awesome stuff. So, okay, so now you guys know who John is, you know who Phil is, and you know who I am. I'm the guy who can't stop talking. And that is why we have a timer. So here we are. We got a special edition of Fireheads. You guys saw a little preview a second ago of the fine peppers we're going to eat. I'm going to show them up to this camera right now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now, you saw me eat some of these peppers last week, so I'm not going to climb all the way up the tree. I'm going to join these guys for the first few delicious peppers, but when things get serious, I'm going to bow out because you know what? In 45 minutes, I'm going live to continue building this lighted Primaris bike. And so that's what's going on later tonight. In the meantime, we're going to start the timer and we're going to climb the ladder. We're going to climb that pepper ladder. And there it is. So first off, it's just going to be John and I because, you know, I actually somehow put 2 of one kind of pepper in for Phil and did not get one of these delicious datil sweet peppers. Now, a datil sweet pepper is in fact the pepper with the lowest measurable Scoville level. So this is a 500 Scoville pepper. So first off, John, if you bow out at the 500, we still respect you. We know you're an awesome painter. We know you're an amazing 40K guy. But I'd be like, what the heck? Don't even start. So here we go. Oh, Phil's got one. He got one. There we go. That's good. John, tell me about your experience. Nice, nice. No real heat for you though, right? Just barely. Can you taste a little bit on your tongue? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing. How about you, Phil? What are you getting off that daddle sweet pepper? A mild bell pepper. Nice. Yeah. I think that's a bell pepper. Red bell pepper. Nice, nice. They have no flavor. And you know what? A lot of those now some peppers people harvest when they're green, but all peppers actually turn red. So any green pepper could have been grown longer to gain more flavor. Just know that. So I also love these daddle sweet peppers. I'd agree with what both of you guys said. It tastes like a red bell pepper to me. It's no real heat. Maybe like somebody took the red bell pepper and rubbed it a little bit on the outside of the Tapatio bottle. Just got a little bit of the residue off the cap, and put it in. It's not much, not even spicy. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We only got 30 minutes here, and you know me, I'll keep talking about everything forever. So next, we're gonna go on to the Trinidad perfume pepper. Now this is kind of an amazing pepper. It's a little bit hotter than the last one. This is about 1,000 Scovilles, and this is a Trinidad scorpion pepper. Normally 2.5 million Scovilles. I mean, Phil and I ate these last year, darn near melted my face off. My son couldn't even go on. And yet these ones, hardly any heat. But they got all the rest of that stuff going on. So here we go, guys. Dive in. Phil, when you're ready, you tell me what you're experiencing. Uh-huh. You felt it was a little bit hotter. But like this or citrusy. That's a nice description. Well, how about you, John? What'd you think when you bit into that perfume pepper? Mm, mm. Nice, nice. And you know what? That's a great description. And to me, I liked your description of the whisper of habanero because that's what happens when I eat these. I have this like flashback to when I bit into that Trinidad scorpion as the aroma kind of goes into my sinuses. But then, no, nothing happens. Okay, I'm safe. Safe. These peppers, of course, delicious on salads and all that good stuff. Now we could climb the tree slowly. We could eat some jalapenos, some serranos, and anything else you probably would find in the grocery store. Stops a little short of this next pepper we're about to eat, which is the koyana. Now the koyana is actually what's known as an ornamental pepper, highly prolific bush. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of peppers come off. I've already harvested probably 300, 400. There's probably 150 peppers on the bush right now, and they change colors. You can eat them yellow, orange, red. We're talking about 50,000 Scovilles, though. So, without further ado, gentlemen, I don't want to suggest what you're about to experience. Take a bite. Let's see what happens. And, John, when you're ready, you tell me what's going on in your mouth. Mmm. A mild sunburn in your mouth, right? You deal withable though, right? You're not running in fear from this one. Nice, nice. How about you, Phil? What are you thinking? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, and I'm liking these peppers. These are ones I snack on pretty much daily. I'm picturing taking these peppers and chopping them up into like a relish and spreading that on a steak. Add that kind of smoky, savory flavor to a steak might be pretty good. Obviously, this would be one that you might add with other peppers to a salsa. I don't know that I would want a salsa based on this solely. Um, so so excellent, excellent. So that is it. And okay, now from there things get a little more serious because we're gonna play a game of doubles. And we all know the game of doubles, right? You fold the paper in half once, it's easy to rip. You fold it in half again, it's still easy to rip. But by the fifth or sixth time you folded that piece of paper, a little more work. And well, that's what we're about to do right now. So we're going to take a look at the Sugar Rush Peach Pepper. Sugar Rush Peach Pepper. Now, these Sugar Rush Peach Peppers are very slow maturing. Um, yeah, I think everybody should have got a nice pack of these ones. So I would go for one that has more of the peachy blush to it. Get that because that's going to have a lot more of the sugar in there. You're going to get the heat off this pepper probably no matter what, but those will be the sweeter ones. And this can the more oranger ones can really be pretty sweet on these ones. So again, without further ado, now I got to warn you guys, it's a big pepper. Be ready to chew a little bit. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, about 100,000 Scovilles, by the way. And Phil, when you're ready to tell me what's going on, man. Oh, I'll tell you what's going on in my mouth, though. Oh, you first, sir. Yeah? Almost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I see Phil's going for a drink here. So that your first is that your first bailout of the day? Your first relief on the mouth? Oh, he's been taking little sips, little sips. Okay, John, what's going on with you with the Sugar Rush Peach? Mm. Oh, wait, guys. Holy crap. Can you hear him
What's that?
now?
What's that?
Ah. Okay, guys. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed me talking to everybody. Thank you, Celine66. Somebody hopped in the chat. I didn't have the mics turned up on Phil and John. So we've missed out on a little bit of their descriptions at this point. What a jackass. That you know what? You guys should do this with a pro. Anyways, that's why I'm still learning. I apologize to everybody. Everybody, I apologize. Ah, what a bummer. What a bummer. Okay, anyways, we got the sound on now. We got the sound on now. Phil, give me a quick recap of what you thought of that Sugar Rush Peach.
Yeah, it was sweet like at first, a little smoky, and then it just concentrated into a pure pepper chemical taste. And not sure if I'd eat that one regularly.
Not a regular pepper for you. Got it. And John, you were starting to tell us when Celine told us that we needed to turn on the mics.
Yeah, last time, I mean, what I said before was pure poetry. It was actually perfect.
It was.
I don't know if I could say anything that beautiful again, but we'll try. I described it as being a little sweet at first, but better described as something like the peach flavor of LaCroix, where somebody whispered peach, but like not actually having like the substance of it. And then it worked its way up to, I'd say, about a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot, huh? And it like Phil said, it sticks in your mouth a little bit, huh?
Yeah. It took like 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds to meet peak. And then it's just been chilling there for a while. And then I think it's going to make its way down.
Yeah, it's smoldering right now.
Is
right
it?
on the tongue. Just,
Yeah, I broke down and I ate a tomato. I put some salt on a tomato and munched it. So my heat level has definitely dropped off. But I found that about this pepper in the past, that it's so big, like you gotta really chew. There's like, it's not that it's like huge, but there's like the center is really fibery, and so you gotta chew on it so much. And I just think that just works all that pepper oil all into your teeth and gums. And I think that's really why this one is like, it's like all over your mouth. It's down in the back on the tongue, and it sticks there. So Sugar Rush peach peppers. So Phil said it's not his daily eater. John, what do you think you're gonna do with the Sugar Rush peach?
I'll definitely eat them.
Definitely eat them up.
I think I might have them with some barbecue chicken.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good, sliced up or whatever. I think a lot of people have been making salsa out of this one. That's why I did include a few more, just because of the size and heat of it. Definitely watch it. Nice thing with salsa is you can kind of spread it out or go for it if you need to. Okay, now, my friends, that's the end of the easy part. And now we move on. We move on to the more serious peppers of the evening. And first off, we're about halfway through the show. So we've got about 16 minutes left. Again, I apologize to you that missed the first couple peppers. Again, we got some great reactions. Pretty much, you guys heard me at least repeating what Phil and John said. So, you know what? We may have to do a repeat. So, again, my deepest apologies. In the edit, it'll start in the middle, though, I assure you. And with that, though, we're about to crank it up. I said we're about to play a game of doubles. So that was 100,000 Scovilles. And next is the famed South African Fatale pepper, or Fatale eye pepper.
what about the Snow White?
No, the Snow White comes after this one. Did I
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had it out of order.
Yeah. So this pepper is going to be about 200,000 Scovilles for the South African Fatale pepper. Now, the ones you guys have, they should be a little bit spiky feeling. Did you guys notice that about these peppers? They're kind of got some knobbiness to them. And when you bite into it, make sure, though, take a good bite, but make sure you bite in a way that you get to see some of the seeds and the inside, because it's kind of an interesting meaty pepper, and the seeds even look a little bit different. So this is not your ordinary pepper. I don't remember the species off the top of my head, but this is going to be something very different from any kind of pepper you've ever experienced. And it's hot, but Phil, we've had way hotter. So my friends, without further ado, South African Fatale eye.
Wow.
Oh. Ah. Oh, it's got my teeth. That's going to burn for a while.
Ooh.
Too thick. Okay. Woo. John, I want to hear your thoughts when you're ready to speak, my friend.
Well, this one's more of a quick burn. I'd say kind of like a chili pepper, like a really hot chili pepper you'd use in like Indian food.
Okay.
Definitely ramped up pretty quick, and then it's gone from my throat.
It's attacking the throat, huh?
Yeah, straight for the throat, and it won't let go. Where like the last one was more lips, mouth, tongue. But if I gave it a color, it'd be gray. A
Oh,
flavor gray first, and then it went straight to like, I don't know, trying to burn me.
it tried to burn
Right?
you.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like, hey, you're totally cool, and then it was like, oh, get the throat.
That's right. Little South African attack. Goes for the throat like a lion.
Warfare.
Phil, you're not dying, my friend. I didn't see you fall over. Tell me what's going on when you
Nope.
bit into that Fatalii pepper.
Very sweet, and then like you said, a flavor burst of just, I want to say like some kind of barbecued meat. I don't know. It was weird. It was like a very savory barbecue, like or beef or pork. It was good. And then, like you said, then it's like, oh, then you're fucking burning you. It's like it just switched from smoky and sweet, boom, to just intense heat, and then it was gone.
And it's gone. Yeah, it's
Still,
not
it's still a little smoldering on my tongue, but
yeah, like for me the tip of
I
my
think I got a
tongue.
seed stuck underneath my tongue.
Yeah, the tip of my tongue is burning. So like for John, it went for the back of his throat. For me, it bit the tip of my tongue and it's hanging on there, but the rest is already chilling. And same thing. For me, it's interesting, and this is why I love to get the reactions. Like I've had people, because as you guys know, I send peppers out to lots of friends. You want peppers? Hit me up. I love to send peppers out. This is what it takes, right? If you don't want to go live, you don't want to go on Facebook, send me a video and I'll just watch it privately. I've got lots of personal videos. And no, it's not some weird kink I got going on. It's more, I am fascinated by peppers. I'm fascinated by how different people can eat the exact same fruit off the same plant, picked at the same time, and have completely different flavors, reactions, perceptions of heat. And that is what really fascinates me. And like these Fatalii peppers, I've now seen like 12 different people eat these peppers. And I've just got John and Phil's reaction. When I bite into it, I liked the gray, describing it as gray. That was very interesting. When I bite into it, I get this burst of sweet. So this is the one that gives me the big citrus flavor. And then about 20 seconds in, there's nothing. And then all of a sudden, pow! It hits. And I would describe this heat as it's not like big pins poking my tongue. It's like little teeny like caterpillar fur pokes all over my tongue. So it's just like lots of little pokes
like
going
a prickly
on.
heat.
Yeah, like a prickly heat going on there. And when I'm sweating, I'm definitely cracking a sweat here. So this one is finally warm enough to do that. Okay. So how you guys doing? We got 10 minutes left. We got 2 more peppers to go. 2 more peppers. Well, we actually got 3 peppers, but John and Phil are gonna take on a little bit different challenges at the end here. So John and Phil. Next though is the snow white pepper. And all I gotta say is one person has eaten the snow white pepper and described it as amazing and delicious, and everyone else has just basically described a whole lot of fuck you going on in their mouth when they bite into this thing. So that's what happens when you bite into a snow white. 300,000 Scovilles, maybe more. Gentlemen, there's nothing to do but bite in and see what happens.
Bye.
I'm okay. Phil, pardoning to me. Let's go John this time. No, we went John first last time, and John needs to think on this one. Phil, you tell me what's going on. Phil, what's going on? I see something happening on your face, brother. Are you okay?
So it's a sweet burst of flavor right off the bat. And I was like, ooh, this is good. And then it got, like inferno in my mouth right now. Just like my whole mouth is on, like, it's not super hot. It's just like when the fire is like the embers of a fire, but they're super glowing.
Oh,
It's hot, but it's not bowing outable.
not bowing out. You're still in.
No. Yeah.
But just short of a nuclear explosion going off in your mouth is kind of what I heard.
I'd say a light napalm effect.
Excellent. And hey, Callie, how's it going? Good to see you. Anytime, I would love to have you on a hot pepper challenge. That would be awesome. Hey, Celine, again, thanks for letting me know about the problems. Jennifer, Donna, good to see you guys. John, tell me about the Snow White. Were there little dwarves running around in your mouth?
I think it tasted kind of like oak smoke. But somebody like took an oak log that was burning and then just forced it in. You know what I mean? And they're like, no, you keep that there for a couple minutes. It'll all work itself out. You'll be fine. And it's the first one that's made my nose drip. So
yeah,
that's a
how's that combining with the last one? Was your throat, had it released its hold on your throat? Is this one kind of attacking the same spot? You got a new spot in your mouth that's gone off on this one?
I'm feeling like a vibration in the roof of my mouth. And then
okay.
Yeah. Where it's like the pain's fluctuating a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
But my lips are starting to burn from this one. This one's a good, like it's moved forward. And,
yeah. I hear you on that one. My lips are really burning right now too. I must have made the mistake of licking my lips when I started sweating here.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, my friends, you guys have climbed as far up the pepper ladder as anybody has climbed this year. All the pepper videos you've seen, all the pepper videos that anyone has sent me, everything that's happened this year has stopped with the Snow White pepper. And believe me, for a lot of people, putting that little Snow White in their mouth was the most intense pepper experience that they have ever had in their life. Okay? And now I knew that Phil was a true firehead. And John to John, as it were, I never had a doubt, but you have, at this moment, you have 100% proven yourself that you can hang with the best of the hot pepper eaters. You're eating a 300,000 Scoville Snow White pepper, a merciless pepper on your palate. Yeah. But from here, we move on to the famed Boot Jolakia. The Boot Jolakia. Now, I see it sitting in front. Huh?
Which is Klingon for gonna murder your mouth.
It's Klingon for gonna murder your mouth. That is a fact. That is a fact. And Phil, you got a nice boot too. And the boot, you know, it's funny. I gave some of these. Now it's funny. You say, John, how could you do this? But I gave some of my clients, in fact, one of my students, some peppers to a gentleman from India, and he was in fact telling me that boot actually just means ghost in Hindi, and Jolakia is pepper, but it's not like the main word for pepper. It's like the word for pepper in just one little region. So like the Cajun word for pepper, or the Indian equivalent of the Cajun word for pepper. So Boot Jolakia, it's what you really have is an orange ghost pepper. Now we've been playing a game of doubles, except we didn't quite double this time. We tripled. And so this puppy should be running just about 1 million Scovilles. And, you know, unfortunately for me, I picked all of the ones I had and sent them out. So I don't have one to try. So gentlemen, when you're ready, when you think you can handle it, pop that bad boy in and let's see what happens.
Ready, John?
Do it.
I'm on it, bro. One's really good.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Whew.
Like banana.
Yeah, keep going, John. Tell us what's going on. You ate yours first, so.
It's not really getting hot yet.
Yeah?
Huh? Maybe? I don't know.
Are you? Is your mouth just already sizzled out from all the stuff you've been eating?
I don't know, dude. I'm weird. I think ghost peppers don't taste as hot as habaneros. So certain peppers just don't seem to.
They don't hit you as much. And
But this, like,
go.
almost like a plum or banana flavor.
Mmm.
Into it. It's a really interesting. I think this one's the most flavorful out of all of them.
Complex flavor out of all of them. And that's what I would call a pepper flavor. It's like trying a whiskey or a fine wine. It's not a single flavor. It's a complex of flavors that you're trying to discern, and that's why people are having such a hard time describing it. Is because it's this mix of flavors that's going on.
Yeah, I might call that plum.
Might call that
It's
plum.
really...
How about you, Phil? Would you say this was a sweet and delicious plum, or you look like you're melting a little, bro?
Yeah, it's causing me to tear. But yeah, super sweet. Very smoldery. I would almost say like a flambe in my mouth.
Mm.
With the sweet flavor, you know?
The flambe, but the chef didn't put it out before you started spooning it.
Right. Whew.
Nice. Now it's funny that John and Phil are having such different reactions, and one of the things is, you know, there's a certain amount of actual like genetics and personal variation when it comes to peppers, and we've already talked about how it's not, or maybe we didn't, but it's actually not just the capsaicin that causes the heat in a pepper, that there's a bunch of other terpenes and secondary chemicals in there that actually affect how your body's nerve receptors attach to the particular capsaicin in that particular pepper. And so you can have situations where literally the heat in this pepper is not compatible with the nerve endings in John's mouth, and so he feels a reduced heat effect, whereas perhaps Phil, on the other hand, his nerve endings are hyper attached to that particular molecular shape, and so he has even this stronger reaction. And to me, that is one of the most really fascinating parts of this. Now, we're getting down to the last minute, and there's no way around it. There's only one pepper left, Phil. Are you down? Are you down for the Naga Viper? Can you do it, my
when
friend?
John does it. I'll do it with John.
You're going to do it with John. With me, John. Okay, you're
Either
on.
John.
You're on. Well, you know what? I think we're on, gentlemen. I like what I'm hearing. I still have more of the Naga Vipers growing outside. I think we need a rematch, especially since we didn't get sound on the first part of this video. And what we're going to do is we're going to get together. Maybe we'll play a little 40K or something like that. And we will all eat the Naga Viper together. So, folks that have watched so far, thank you very much for tuning in to this special edition of Fireheads. Thank you, John McCool. You got anything to plug, John?
So it has gotten hotter.
Okay, oh, wait, slow down. Oh, time,
Yeah.
wait, pause the time. Wait, here we are. Pause the timer. John.
The cook walked away from the stove as it's flambéing.
Yeah. My eyes are
The whole
starting.
jaw is on fire.
Like, I think I've finally hit the top, and it's like at 8 or 9. I mean, it's just hanging out.
Yeah? So a slow build on that one, huh? So I'm sitting here talking about
joints
how
on
it's
my
not
jaw
affecting
are
you, and
hurting.
you're like, no, it's affecting me. It's affecting me, motherfucker. It's affecting me.
No, I mean, it's not affecting me a ton, but it's definitely, it's moved up.
It's moved up. Awesome.
Am I turning red?
The joints in my jaw are starting to hurt.
Oh, that's awesome. And with that, we're going to start the timer. Last 15 seconds. Once again, John McCool, Phil Tracy, thank you very much, my brothers, for joining me for the Hot Pepper Challenge 2020. Oh, yeah. And with that, everybody, thank you very much. I'll be back at 8 o'clock for my hobby live stream, working on that lighted Primaris. And with the timer, we're going to stop the stream.